right. Woo!
Sorry, with the Zen pop right away.
Testing. Testies. All right. I think we're good.
We're good.
All right. How you doing today, man?
Good. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Just did forcible entry last night for firefighting.
Breaking down doors, huh?
Yeah. We had to fucking pop open metal doors and fucking swing axes and shit.
Crowbar style?
Halligan bars.
Battering ram?
No battering rams. We're not allowed to use battering rams just yet. Most places don't actually have battering rams unless you're in the city.
Okay.
Because residential areas don't really need a battering ram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not like.
No.
But yeah, we didn't get to saws or anything, but it's just all manual work.
Yeah, it sounds like he ran through his fucking gym regiment before we went live, and
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, 3 hours, 5 days a week.
Yeah,
stupid.
Hey man, if I can't save myself, how am I supposed to save people? You know what I'm saying?
True. And do they tell you that it's like lifeguard rules, where it's like the lifeguard rule is I'll save you from drowning if you don't drown me, and if it's a choice between me or you, I'm saving myself.
Yeah, we're number one.
Yeah.
Our brothers and sisters are number two, and then the third person is whoever we can save.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, suck a dick, ordinary citizens.
Yeah.
We'll save you if we can.
Fucking civilians.
yeah, you plebs.
No, but a lot of firefighters get killed because they have that superhero complex.
Yeah, man.
And it's and then you get up to these
I'm
doors.
going back in there.
Yeah, and they run into this 800-degree temperature buildings. You know what I mean? Our suits are resistant, but they're not fucking fireproof.
Yeah, the structure is compromised.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Do you remember? I remember a lot of firefighter activities in elementary school, where they would bring a fire truck by and we would go onto the truck.
There's a lot of public image community things that we do. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's a lot of if anybody comes up to the station or something like that, we show them around. You know what I mean? Anybody can just walk in.
Walk-ins, right?
Yeah, and they just walk in. We have a little, I guess you call it museum, but it's pretty much just 2 rooms of an old truck and old equipment and shit.
Oh, okay. And that's what you show.
We can show them the real truck and stuff too. I'm not hiding anything. We don't have any
Well, you don't want someone going home with an axe.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to take. You know what I mean? Because you're generally with somebody. You don't have
Okay,
groups. You're not doing a fucking tour.
Yeah.
But if a family comes up and you have 3 kids and a parent and parents.
Yeah.
We're gonna have officers there.
Okay.
Well, this is a Halligan bar. This is K bar. This is J Tool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I don't know why I immediately went to that scene in every spy movie where it's a tour to a museum and the guy's sitting there with a hat on and he's chilling towards the back until he can peel off into the
it's not that
door.
intense. Not that intense.
All right,
yeah.
Nobody's trying to break into firehouses. That's lame.
There's not. There's no guns or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's some pretty cool stuff. I wouldn't.
There's a ton of cool shit.
Yeah,
but if someone comes up to you with a gun, right, you're kind of fucked. If someone's coming up to you with an axe, those things are fucking heavy. You know what I mean?
True.
And I think kind of dodge an axe a little bit more than dodge a bullet.
As far as handheld weapons go, non-firearm weapons, I think axe is up there as scariest, most psycho. It's that scythe.
Probably most psycho would that as common would be an axe.
Yeah, right.
Those things are heavy.
Yeah,
and I had
to
hammer in a Halligan bar, and a Halligan bar is a crowbar would just be easier for you to remember. Yeah. It's kind of like a crowbar.
Okay. It's just probably bent different.
Little bends, and then there's the prongs are different, so you can get in and pry the door. Mm. But I had to use a flat axe, which is the backside is flat, and I was just hammering it in. And someone's got to hold it, and there's just communication and shit. At one time, I almost came back and almost hit my face, and I was I was all right, short swings. When I got to listen to what the dude's saying too, and he's just strike. I'm don't hit my face, don't hit my face. You got all the other fucking battalions watching you do it, and you're no light in our building. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are there old grizzled vets that are all scarred up with war stories and shit?
Every single, most of the teachers are current or post volunteers or career guys and stuff like that. Our like head teacher, I guess if you want to call him that, main dude's teaching us. He's like a good amount of stories that like he's not like scarred by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's another dude that's the same age. It's probably like our main instructor is like a big guy, big dude, big belly, just classic like 75-year-old man. You're like definitely a firefighter.
Yeah.
And then there's this one dude who's like smaller, probably the same age, and like he like can tell when he tells stories. You're like, oh shit, like there's some PTSD that like is involved in some of the stories. He's like stuttering and like I'm just like, oh fuck, man.
Oh yeah, that's
they got some crazy stories to tell.
Are you gonna get paid for this, or is it volunteer?
For school?
No, I mean like once you become a firefighter.
Ideally, I'd be doing a career. I have to like. There's like different certs I gotta get. I should do Fire 2 and I gotta do EMS and stuff like that. There's vehicle rescue technician. There's water rescue technician, stuff like that. But I can become a firefighter.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably won't get paid very much. It'd be very difficult to find a job. But yeah, I gotta do a couple more classes and stuff. If I get EMS, then pretty much any place would hire me. Is what they've been saying. Yeah. Fire 2 and EMS, that'd be good.
Good shit.
So
yeah, because I really had no idea. I just assumed they were mostly volunteers.
Sometimes it's in this area. It's mostly volunteers.
Yeah, I think like city guys get paid.
City guys get paid. Like where I'm at in Willow Grove, get paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like there's a paid staff, and then there's the night staff.
Yeah, okay.
And our captain, who's like the volunteer captain, is fucking. I don't know how he does it, dude. He shows up to like every call and has like a full-time job, and I'm just like, yeah, it like calls at like 3:00 in the morning. For like a crackhead that blew up like their meth lab or something like that. And he's there.
Yeah.
Just runs to work the next day.
4 hours.
Yeah, I'm like, you're fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's dedication.
Yeah. So I give the volunteers a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Well, I give us a lot of credit.
When I was dating Yasi, a lot of her friends were firefighters. Or her friend was dating a firefighter, and I ended up hanging out with like him and his whole crew and stuff. But yeah, I forget if they got paid because they were in the city. They were in Baltimore.
Yeah, they worked on the day.
Yeah.
Then they're probably paid.
Yeah. Okay.
We usually cover from 6 p.m. at night to 6 a.m. in the morning. Is when we're supposed to be like available for calls.
Okay. Have you had to go out at night yet?
I'm still So we have a duty crew night every Thursday as a station, but we've had class for the past month.
Oh, right.
And I'm not entirely sure if I can go on calls yet because I haven't seen anybody, like any of the lieutenants or the captains since. So I don't really know. I guess I could like text them and ask. But even if I was, I wouldn't be able to go into like a fire or anything. Yeah. Until I pass Fire 1.
Yeah, just on the outside.
Once I pass this class, then I can go in and start doing rescues and search and rescues and stuff like that, which we have to do on fucking a Sunday, which is gonna suck. Search and rescue is fucking brutal.
I bet, dude. You got dogs? I don't know. That's cops.
The cops have dogs. Yeah, the cops have dogs. We literally just go into like this building on fire, blindfolded, and you have to walk around in like your fucking mask, and you're just yelling. You're like, check, and you just like hold the wall, and you're like carrying 80 pounds on the ground. It's
Jesus.
Yeah.
You don't even get like a Dalmatian, dude.
Like a mascot?
Yeah, come on.
I'll just make Cal the mascot.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. Make Cal a volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, just put a little helmet on him. He's a volunteer. He'd probably chew that shit up.
Fucking, I thought fire trucks came with a Dalmatian.
Yeah, it's just like that's where it lives. It's like its dog's house is like a fire truck.
Yeah, you adopt a truck, you adopt a dog.
Yeah.
But I just got my hair cut yesterday.
I noticed.
And
It's
kind of fucked up my neck beard a little bit. It's a little uneven.
Super uneven.
Right? Yeah. Edward, man from Bahrain. Bahrain. Yeah, dude, I looked up images of Bahrain the other day, and it's like it looks like a future city. Because it's an island, it's a group of islands off the coast of Bahrain. And
Sup, Pseudo?
Satisfier. Sup, Pseudo? Number one fan. But yeah, it's a group of islands off the coast of Saudi Arabia, and it looks fucking sick.
What?
There's I forget what percentage. I was on the wiki page. It was 33% of the islands are artificial.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting all this money, but it's
Saudi Arabia?
Yep, probably.
Oil?
Right, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's its own country.
Oh, really? It is?
Yeah, Bahrain is its own country,
shit, bro.
kind of. It might be a subsidiary or they can control territory, but yeah, I was just because I really love the atmosphere of barbershops. They're fucking sick. I went to a salon mostly as a kid, but
I was gonna say I still go to salons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got it's a bunch of ladies in there.
I love chatting up with ladies.
Yeah.
I love chatting up with ladies. You know what I mean? Hear about their drama and shit. They always tell me about their kids, their life. You know what I mean?
It makes me sad.
Most of them are they're funny sad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where they're
they do mostly seem chill.
Yeah.
Not pity parties.
I just trust. I don't know. I've just always trusted the girls with my hair.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's sexist or not, but I've just been used to that.
I like because in Maryland I was going to a black barbershop and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're probably just goofing around.
Dude. Yeah, I know, but the only annoying part was that they would get real sidetracked while they were cutting your hair.
I know, yeah.
So it would end up taking an hour for them to cut your hair. There was a long line. Everybody's knows everybody, so they're all friends, chatting each other up.
Yeah, it's more of a hangout spot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And there was one Asian dude, and he kind of cornered the market on the white dude hair. So, because all the other barbers are black, and they're just using the
picks.
Yeah, the picks and black people hair products. Mm-hmm. And every time the Asian dude wasn't there, because I would just walk in, I wouldn't set appointments. And I would, a black guy would be brave enough to be like, "All right, Whitey, come on."
Did they say that to you?
No, but of course they're like, I don't know if I want to cut this white guy's hair. I'm not used to actual straight strands that I need to style, But the Bahrain guys are mad old school. They every time I get out of there, I look like a 1950s.
You should be wearing a suit
and cap type guy. It's real tight. They spray style.
You flick them a coin.
Yeah,
thanks, man. You're just that's 20 cents.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Yeah, and I do love the facial hair stuff because they use straight razors and all the supplies. I don't have to touch up my own neck or
but it grows back in
True.
3 days.
True.
You know what I mean?
But for a couple days, it looks good.
Except when it's uneven.
Well, Edward was having a rough day. He was breathing pretty heavy while he was circling me.
Really? It was bad. You're like, Eddie.
He's a big older guy.
Eddie.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Take a little slow.
You need some water here? What's going on?
What's going on? He is a master at his craft, though.
All right. Well.
And I love those guys. They always ask about my mom and my brother.
Yeah.
Because we went there as little kids. And then once we got to middle school and grew our hair out, it was the salon. And then we went back now as adults. But yeah, I trust him with my hair and my life.
Clearly, he does use that big ass razor on your neck.
Yeah,
that shit sketches me out.
Hot towels. And,
maybe I've seen too many mafia movies where they're just and then I'm just
when he was doing that, I was thinking of the Django Unchained scene where Leo talks about the guy who used to cut his daddy's hair.
Yep.
It's no, if I was him, I would have slit my daddy's throat. But barbershops seem to be a last bastion of dude hangouts. It's barbershops.
I feel
it's probably a firehouse or police station.
Yeah, I mean, there's I feel a lot of sport, dive bars, certain dive bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's they specifically are for dudes that just want to watch sports and rip cigs at the fucking bar.
True.
I mean, you'll have an occasional female that comes in. You know what I mean? But it's a rarity.
Yeah, and there's usually one behind the bar. that everybody talks to.
And she's like the mom.
Yeah.
She gets hit on all the time, but like never sleeps with anyone.
But she's used to it. And she doesn't deal with it.
She plays into it. You know what I mean?
She's got some sass too.
Yeah. All right, we're starting a movie here.
Yeah. Shut up, Jimmy. I'll call your wife. You know, like shit like that.
You old bastard.
Take no gruff.
Yeah.
I love those type of women.
I think they're hilarious.
Yeah, they're great. You can say whatever you want to them, and then they come back with, just
a little counterpunch.
Yeah, a little jab at each other. Nobody's calling the fucking, Me Too police.
The PC police.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn. That's over, right? Kind of. Not really.
PC.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it recently.
I don't know, dude. I'm not the person to ask for that.
Yeah, true. I would be. So, yeah, I think I'm right. I think it's going
to Okay, all right.
I can't think of any recent cancellations.
Jamar Chase is going to get canceled.
Right.
Yeah.
You brought that up. What happened? Was there like a video that got leaked or something?
Rookie
wide receiver for cigar lounges. Good call.
That's I worked at a cigar shop.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a great call. We should all actually as a group go to that cigar lounge. It's fucking sick.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got like
you can smoke inside?
Yeah, and it's just fucking reclining chairs and there's like 8 flat screen TVs.
Oh, what?
It's like on a Sunday, and just fucking watch football. We would probably have to reserve it though.
Yeah, there's probably not a lot of space, right? And like
it's pretty big.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty big. There's probably like 20, 25 chairs in there.
Oh,
reclining chairs, yeah.
Nice.
It's like half the building.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but there's going to be old heads that are for sure going to be in there.
Yeah.
On the Sunday.
Well, I'm sure they got some wise wisdom for us,
True, it would be kind of fun to sit with some old heads in there.
Some old heads? Yeah. Get some knowledge?
Yeah. I mean, I guess he was CEO. His name was Art. He was
CEO. He wasn't just like the shop.
That's what they called him. Like, we had a manager who was like, I guess, my direct supervisor, and then he was just CEO. He would talk to everybody and do all the sales stuff, and they have like a TV show and whatnot. And
they have a TV show.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people watch it.
Okay.
It's on public TV.
TV in general is kind of dead.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he would just spit wisdom all the time.
Fuck yeah.
He's been like a fucking 50-year Freemason and shit. Yeah, he's got some crazy stories, like war vet. Yeah, he was just talking about it there.
Okay.
We had a family lunch on Fridays where he would just order pizza for us.
Fuck yeah.
And it was kind of just a time for him to talk about his life story. So we'd have to listen for free pizza. Which was okay to me because I was like, fuck it, I'll listen to anything besides packing cigars and boxes and shit. So.
That guy should start a podcast.
Dude, I was like, dude, why don't I just like offer to be like a social media manager for these fucking guys? Because they don't have they don't have Instagram.
Yeah.
They don't have a Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And just like post their quotes.
Yeah, and not even their quotes, just like events that they do. They do a fuckload of events, but they pass out flyers and do.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait a second.
Yeah, that's some 80s, 90s shit.
We could do all that for free and get to more people.
Yeah.
So I gotta eventually go back in there and be like, hey, let me help you guys out, okay?
I can run your internet.
Yeah, let me internet this business, okay? Internet.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Just give me the account information and
you trust me, right?
Yeah.
You trust me?
You kids and your internet.
Yeah.
Damn phones.
That might be something that they say. Can't trust the internet nowadays.
You don't even talk to people on there anymore.
Yeah, crazy. I forget where we...
Tangentially, we were talking about bastions of masculinity. Pseudo also sends men's rec sports league.
Yeah, but there's also girls rec sports leagues.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And there's a bunch of co-ed sports leagues.
Yeah.
Like there's those ones, like if we wanted to do a flag football one, every team's got to have a chick.
Yeah, like my ex.
Yeah.
Imagine Demi just fucking out there on the flag football field.
Dude.
Just extra rugby, throwing shoulders and shit.
She could run through some people.
Yeah, for sure. She might break my leg.
Yeah. So I remember her being a beast in, what was it? At West. Like, we did the girls' flag football coached by, like...
the Powder Puff League.
Yeah, the Powder Puff League.
Yeah.
She was a monster.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to being a rugby player.
Yeah. I mean, And then what was it? Willbone or Philbone went out there in a wig and just like shit all over.
Yes, I think that was Philbone.
That was Phil.
Yeah, I don't think that was Willie.
Yeah, I think that was our
because
our
they were
junior
older
year.
than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I wonder how he got away with that.
Put a wig on, and it's a joke too. I mean,
I know, but like, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, whatever it was, a little different.
Didn't like Aunt Salviti, Seth Condi, and that whole crew, like they were the coaches, and they brought like Xbox, like
but that's
headsets and shit.
Yeah, but that's not a guy playing in the girl league.
I know, but like Phil was a part of the staff for the senior girls, and I think he just like bought a wig and went out there. Yeah, like it's a big joke.
I mean, it is hilarious. It's hysterical.
Yeah, we saw some chicks wreck each other.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
there were some big hits. I was like, whoa,
isn't this flag? Yeah. These ladies are out to prove something.
Yeah, like, you guys want to join the West team?
Jesus. Oh man, I would have been scared to get out there.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty confident I would be able to outrun all of them, but if Kate Harrington's there with her fucking linebacker shoulders,
oh man, just name drop.
I gotta get better at that, not using full names. So
yeah. Just fucking lower her shoulder into your collarbone. Bam.
She was. Every time walking by her in like the hallway, she just like punks me out.
It was just one of those head fakes at you.
Yeah, I dropped my books.
Oh my god, you'd be such a bitch for that. It'd be so funny.
Man, but what about she was like what 6'4", 200 pounds? That's what it felt like.
I don't remember what she was.
Yeah. Oh man. I didn't make it long in football, as you can tell.
Yeah, well, they just put me at lineman, and then all I did was just get concussions like every year. So I was like, that's probably.
I wasn't even lineman, and I got concussions left and right. Yeah. Like that drill where you're carrying the football, and everybody tries to smack the ball out of your hands, but at the front of the line, there's the two pads, and like I was 7th or 8th grade, getting ready to run through. And two seniors are holding the pads, and they just I'm running full speed. They're supposed to just like clip your shoulders so you can go through, but they
just fucking lay you out.
They closed there was no hole, and I just forehead, and I bounced back, and I'm like, ugh. Like I think I was out for a split second. And I definitely got a concussion.
Bowen was like, "Give me a lap." And you're like, "What, dude? I'm about to throw up."
Yeah, Jesus. He had to hold my glasses because I hadn't gotten contacts yet. I felt like such a bitch.
I mean, it's better than we literally just did. I think they called it it's pretty much Smear the Queer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was called something else where they literally, I was just in the middle of a giant circle. I think this was 8th grade. It might have been my last practice. This is in the circle, and they would call out somebody's name. And you'd have to look around and find somebody.
Yeah.
And they would come around and they would just try to fucking hit you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As hard as
I was like, this is just the stupidest drill. You know what I mean? Because I'm just here to get hit.
Yeah.
And then fucking Doug Tillman, the biggest 9th grader on the team.
Yeah.
I just hear Doug Tillman. Or I hear Tillman. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around last second and he goes head to head and I just never played again.
Yeah. I think Doug Tillman was one of the guys holding the bag when I ran into a wall. Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid drill.
Yeah. It's basically designed to beat up the younger, smaller people.
That's pretty much what it was.
It's what football is beating up the young, small guy. It's initiation. It's like you need to get fucked up before you're part of the team.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
I should have done Pee Wee.
What, Pee Wee football?
Yeah, because it's by weight class or whatever instead of age.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I think Pee Wee stops at middle school because then they want you to play that's when football starts for school. But yeah, I was too into soccer during elementary school. And I didn't want to give it up.
So you were gay?
Foot Fairy? Yeah, it's halfway there. I played soccer like a football player though, because I was defense.
Just a little
fuck
higher
people
up
up.
here. Yeah,
Fuck
they
people
played
up.
soccer like
You know,
it was football.
It's the only sport that I could actually fuck people up in.
How many red cards do you ever get playing soccer?
None, dude. I wouldn't foul people, but you could fuck people up without fouling them. You should get
Mm,
stuck in. Get the ball first.
gotta know what that means.
Like
Football,
you have to
in
go.
soccer
You
senses.
have to play the ball instead of the man. But if you like stick in where you like stop the ball, you can go plant your foot and then just shoulder the fuck out of them. So you just have to get to the ball first.
I don't think you can shoulder the fuck out of people in
No,
soccer.
you can't. For sure you can.
I'd have to get a soccer expert in here to verify this because I don't
Well,
know shit
like-
about soccer.
Yeah, this is high school soccer. This is not Premier League soccer.
Fair enough.
Like high school soccer was a shit show of people trying to fuck each other up.
Yeah,
Like,
I do remember that was Johnny's whole goal when he decided to play his senior year.
right?
He's like, I kind of just want to run into people. I'm like,
Yeah.
Johnny, that's what you do on the lacrosse field. What do you mean?
Yeah, bringing that lax energy onto the soccer
Yeah,
field.
what does it matter if you do it on the soccer field compared to okay.
Dude, our soccer team at West kind of sucked, but it would have been nice to get some of the more athletic people on the soccer team. Because I think there were a few on the track team that just did track all year, or like lax or football. Like,
Yeah, I mean Johnny and Jack probably would have been pretty good at soccer. I don't know if Jack has any.
foot skills.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's an
Johnny
athlete. He would be. He would
I was to say he's fast as fuck.
Yeah, I think most athletic people would be able to figure out soccer pretty quick.
Yeah, it would just be different hand-foot coordination, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. But what else did I have on here?
Yeah, I'm empty, so you gotta
Yeah.
supply
Ooh.
the topics.
I did yoga today
Okay.
with Garth.
Okay.
It is hands down the best and most gayest aspect of my life right now.
Okay.
Because literally you're doing stretches where the instructor tells you to like
Wait a second.
open your throat.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
You
That's
said
so perfect.
the best and gayest? Hold up.
I feel amazing after every session.
Okay.
That's what I mean by best.
Okay.
Like my body is top notch after a yoga session.
Right.
Hold up.
Revitalized.
Right. No, I got you. I just
But
Hold up.
God damn it.
Wait.
the button is broken.
I'm trying to pause it, but it's only 3 seconds, so it's gonna be like quick with it.
But yeah, you're literally doing stretches that where you're supposed to open your throat and hips and like kind of butthole.
All right,
Like,
that's
where
sus.
you're like lifting your hips and
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's sus.
I
That's
mean-
sus.
it's an exercise made for women, okay?
I'm just saying, you just said to open up your mouth,
Throat.
Throat.
Yeah.
your butthole,
Yeah,
and your
it's-
hips.
It's designed to make you better at receiving.
Okay. All right.
That's my take on it. And
I'm pretty sure it's meant to improve flexibility.
yeah, for sure. But like
But pretty gay.
flexibility then makes you better
Right.
at receiving.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a top-notch receiver. Oh, take me round one.
Take me around one.
But I also think it's the closest. Like, if you do a full yoga sesh, it's the closest a man can feel to like what sex is like for ladies, because you have an instructor who's moving your body around into like like not hands on, but like she's telling you to do this stuff, and you're like getting into positions where your legs are up in the air and your hips are like wide open, and like
Okay.
you're like what's it called, like down dogs and all that stuff. You're like putting your ass up in the air, like face down, ass up. Like, it's a bunch of sex positions basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no penetration.
No penetration.
Well, that's a pretty important aspect of taking as a woman.
for
What do
sure.
you think?
For sure.
Okay.
But that's
All
why
right.
I think it's as close as a straight man can get, because it's everything but the penetration.
So is yoga gay or is a finger in a butt gayer?
Ooh.
Think
I
about it.
honestly say yoga.
All right. Okay.
Like, a finger in the butt is anybody can like that. You know?
That's open for anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's barely any penetration. Barely. But
Depends depends which finger you're going with, but yeah, okay.
You know, like in yoga, you're like sticking your ass up and you're like sweating and you're like, ugh, you're like trying really hard to stay in the position, and it feels like
it sounds pretty gay.
Like it feels like someone's supposed to fuck you.
Oh, okay,
that
all right. That doesn't make me want to take yoga at all.
But it's amazing. It's awesome. It's so good for your body.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
We can't abuse this power.
I know, but it's so funny. This is the topic to use it on. You know what I mean?
It is.
This is the topic.
It is. And like, there are other parts too, because like, since it's a summer, we're doing it like shirtless and no socks. So like, we have to undress to do it, and then afterwards, there's like that awkward moment where you're both getting dressed in the same room after a physical activity. You know, you've had plenty of those moments.
It sounds
with
like
the chick.
Yeah, I mean, but it kind of sounds like you have a pretty gay moment with Garf. So it was kind of what you guys
multiple times a week.
Okay, all right. Well,
it's like
you're realizing something about yourself, I guess. Then. This is progress.
No,
you're not. You know, it's okay to be a little gay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And gay has nothing to do with sexuality. It's like half sexuality.
All right, yeah.
I'm talking about the other half right now.
Right, yeah, the straight gayness.
Yeah, yes,
straight gayness.
yes,
for sure.
Yeah, like
for
whining.
sure.
Whining is straight gayness.
Yeah, like if you drink like clear wine or like white wine.
Yeah,
it's kind of straight gayness
with some fruit in there.
Yeah, if sangria, if you have sangria, that's pretty straight gay.
My dad loves sangria.
It's kind of straight gay.
A little bit,
yeah, a little straight gay.
Wrestling.
A little straight gay. All
forms of it, like WWE and like the actual Greco-Roman. Like
WWE is bullshit. I fucking hate WWE. Don't even get me started on WWE, okay? And AEW and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And acting fucking.
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes stars, dude. John Cena, The Rock.
Then what are they now? They're fucking
Steve
actors.
Yes.
They don't play another professional sport. They're goddamn actors,
yes.
all right?
I'm not saying they're not.
It's a scam.
They're athletic actors.
There's a lot of steroids involved, but okay.
True. There's no regulation for WWE.
No, of course they probably like you need to take steroids to join this league.
Wasn't Bautista? No,
Bautista was a wrestler.
Yeah, he was a wrestler. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
is he a star?
Yeah, Steve Austin was a star.
Yeah.
He was in that. The Bears.
Yeah. If anybody wants to see Stone Cold Steve Austin take a big ass dump, give me a hell yeah. That's an impression of Steve Austin.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Because Will Sasso, one of the funniest men alive, nailed that on Vine. He was chilling with Steve Austin. He just he has a camera on him, just like they're watching a game on, like they're chilling on the couch. He just like, if anybody wants to see Stone Cold Steve Austin take a big ass dump, give me a hell yeah. And Steve Austin just turns, like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah. So yoga, try yoga. See if you get the same assessment that I gave it. I think it's great for the body, good for the soul.
I heard it is good for the body.
It's so good.
It's definitely got that aspect to it.
Yeah. It prevents injury. It's one of the best things you could do, but it is a little gay.
I'm a big stretch guy. I've realized in our friend group that our problem isn't pre-injury prevention. It's post-injury recovery and making sure we're okay and shit like that.
For sure.
Because like we're 28,
Yeah. We get a little banged up.
So we still got that mindset that we're like 22, like 18. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hasn't been like long enough for us to be like, fuck. I'm like, my body can't handle this. Like, I'm not a bitch anymore. Right? I'm not a fucking bitch. I can handle this shit. And you get back out there and you're like, fuck, hurt again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. We've got multiple people in our friend group that have like year-long injuries that could just, if they took a few months off, maybe like a few weeks, maybe a month, they would be exponentially better, but they just can't stop doing activities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've got basketball tonight, and my ankle and heel is not 100%.
I'm probably going to be ripping threes all night. I'm going to play on the outside.
Okay.
Plus, like, dude, I have to play against Lacreta, and it's fucking bullshit. Like, I'm whiny, whatever, but, like, dude, Lacreta's got, like, 6 inches on me in, like, probably like 8 inches of reach. I'm just like, okay, like I can't overcome.
Yeah, his
6 inches of
crossover
height.
travels like 6 feet.
Yeah,
You know,
like
I got to take 3 steps to keep up with his
fuck
crossover.
that.
It's ridiculous.
And he's an ex-rugby player too, so I can't even like get in front of him body-wise.
Really?
Yeah, so he knows how to like take contact and give contact. So
Yeah.
it's like that's my physical advantage. Was that? And I was just like, okay.
I've had to guard Lucreta before.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun. He just holds the ball. Here.
Yeah.
It's just like, where am I going with it?
And I'm like, I don't.
It's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Just don't go that way towards the net, and you can do whatever you want.
Just don't. He's stuffed quite a few of my shots.
Yeah, blocks me all the time. I hate it.
It's so emasculating to get stuffed.
It hurts a lot.
It does.
It hurts a lot.
But I'm excited. I've missed the past few sessions because of being a lazy fuck. But
recovery.
You
know what I mean? You're helping your ankle. This is what we just hit on. All right, you gotta stick with the recovery.
True. I do not want a long-lasting injury like Aaron's ankle, where he was out for like 2 months.
Yeah, but I mean, he actually kind of did the right thing for skipping baseball.
Yeah,
like, it was what he was supposed to do. Was just like not do anything on it. So.
Yeah, but he was still like out on the driveway shooting hoops on it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't good, but like better than him when you play third and try to like step in and plant and throw the ball or like plant and like swing. There just would no way that would help him at all.
No way. But yeah, I'm trying to be really good at backyard games because DTFL is coming up. We got our own little.
You're kind of late on this. Want to be good at backyard games.
Well, I feel like I was fine up until Maryland when I started deteriorating, losing all strength and athleticism. Like high school through college, I was fine. I'm an athletic guy.
Okay, all right.
You can't deny
it. You got some speed, do you? I'll give you that, and you got good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I'm pretty well-rounded.
I wouldn't say you're that strong, but okay.
Yeah. One
well,
of the smaller guys on the field.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm that fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have good straight line speed for like maybe 15 steps, and then after that, it hits the fucking ground.
There were a few times the last time we played all together at West. You were taking the ball up the court, pushing.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. I got 15 steps. That's like a basketball court, and then I'll hit that, and then I'll be like done.
Yeah, I'm not making it.
And then I'm covering Garv, who's just like fucking running around like a golden retriever. I'm just like, it's stupid.
Dude. Yeah, and he's strong. He plays with and through contact very well.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely tries to keep that Achilles kind of on the mend. Like he's holding back a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Which is a good thing. That's a smart thing to do.
But yeah, I'm working on the strength thing. Back to lifting.
I mean you're in the upper half of the draft picks. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, depending on the people, probably wouldn't be a first. You know what I mean? Because like using Lucreta's size,
there are certain
and then Garv's
people
speed,
that have super advantages.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I mean, I wouldn't be a first round pick either. You know what I mean? I'm not saying me over you.
Yeah.
But you're definitely in the upper. You're probably the upper third. I'd say upper third. Joey's a little different. Joey's kind of like you, just a little bit slower and stronger.
Yeah, he's way stronger.
Yeah. So, but he's a little bit slower, like speed wise. If he's going, he could probably match your speed, like a little shifty quickness. You're probably better than that. But like agility wise.
I also think he's not as coordinated, but
yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
that's
probably because he's fucking a
gorilla.
Yeah, he's he's got too much muscle to be coordinated.
His fucking lats just like it's like a fish.
Like his him running, like the limbs are flying.
They're not tight. You know,
they're not like
everything's loose.
Yeah, it's like you might catch an elbow
and it's still really fast.
Yeah, it is very fast.
It's fucking scary.
It's the scariest part of DTFL is when Joey picks up speed.
Were you playing flag?
Yeah.
When we were playing flag?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what he had against me, but he tried to tackle me every single time.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
He's pretty good at holding back when me and him have come into contact. I mean, he only tackled me one time, and it was like a gentle version of a tackle.
I'm not saying he's going like straight lowering a shoulder into my chest and like driving up to like light me up.
Yeah.
But like there'd be times where he just decided to not go for a flag and just wrap me up. I was like, okay.
Yeah. You are in the unfortunate situation of people thinking that they can take out their force on you.
That's not fair. I don't want that, okay? I'm trying not to get hurt.
Oh, yeah. People think that they can get away with it.
I did set a pick on Aaron, which is kind of funny.
Oh, did he fall?
He's feisty. He's like that. Not like he's on your team. You're happy he's on your team, but like when he's covering
you, fights hard. Yeah,
he's feisty. He's annoying. He's like a Pat Beverly. And I set a pick on him. And I forget what he was saying. He was like trying to call something out, and he ran into me and like he like hit me pretty hard, and then he like the air like came out of him.
Really?
So he was like he like squealed something. It was just so fucking funny. I felt bad because I wasn't trying to like lay him out or anything. It was just like ball switch. It was just so funny.
Like with impact.
Yeah, it was like I was like, okay. It was so fucking funny.
Oh man, how's he looking these days?
He's good.
Yeah?
He's good. I think so. Yeah.
He did look better the last few times I've seen him.
Yeah, I mean, he's running around. Got a haircut. I think it's haircut season because I need to get a haircut too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going on vacation next week. Oh yeah. By the way, anybody who cares, we'll be missing the next couple weeks. Unfortunate.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, because I'll be down the beach for 2 weeks.
Mm.
I'll be down the beach until like the 10th or whatever.
Your brother going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll substitute you.
You just show up at our house and you and Ryan are going to take over?
Yeah, right. Get downstairs. We're going to do this.
We got a podcast.
Yeah. I can keep it up for the people.
We should put out some TikToks in the off season.
Yeah, I think we should start moving into the nicer camera. Let's just skip like episode 3 and 4, unless there's like a significant really nice one.
Yeah.
Just move into the nicer camera one.
That might be the move.
We have like 5 episodes of this webcam one. This will be 5, I think.
Okay. I think it's closer to 4, but yeah, we'll have plenty of material to put out in the interim. We are also planning some upgrades with a sheet here, so you don't see my rudimentary workout stuff. This old chest
I kind of
set,
dig it, but hey, that's just me.
just a box in the background. I think it would also help with like keeping the sound in this area. Although this room's pretty good.
I was gonna say the sound. I don't think the sound's bad when.
Dude, like even when I'm like walking,
you still hear you.
Yeah, you still hear it pretty good.
And I don't think I really need to talk very loud for this mic to pick it up. But.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how good this has been to us, because the 2 mic system is way more annoying to set up than we previously imagined. We're
way more difficult to set up.
Yeah,
we don't know how annoying it is because we don't know how to do it.
Yeah. It said something about you need a certain splitter, and we gave up after that.
Yeah, I don't understand those words. You know what I mean?
What is the splitter inside the computer?
Yeah, I thought I bought 2 splitters, but apparently not.
It didn't work. Oh man. Yeah, we're a bit of a garage band over here.
Hold up.
Oh fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. The next one.
All right.
I've been having a lot of fight daydreams recently because
Been hanging out with Seba. I was gonna say hanging out with Seba way too much, man.
Seba, well, like Garv was gone all week, so it was just me and him at the house.
Just like this, like fantasize about like beating people up. It's like, dude, that's like almost. That's not good.
He takes it a little too far.
Yeah, it's not good, man. Like,
but it's so fun to daydream about it. Like,
I guess
certain situations where because you imagine yourself as like the Jason Statham, where you're throwing like perfect kicks and connecting each one.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not that.
But you must have some scenarios that.
I mean, I've thought about like generally when I'm pissed off at something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what I would do.
Okay.
I don't think I unrealistically think of myself as like. All of a sudden going to have the strength of The Rock and like the,
True.
ability to karate chop like Jason Statham. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think I could do that. I don't think I'll be a little more realistic about it.
Do you have like a certain scenario that's your go-to?
No.
Or it just applies to when whatever's making you angry?
I mean, I watched John Wick recently and I kind of imagined what would happen to Cal, like what I would do.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
But like,
That's a good one.
But I'm not like, I'm just going to go John Wick on a fucking city. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go to New York and start murdering
I don't
people.
have a fucking, murder box under my house that I can dig up.
You just call like this black society, like
what black society?
Like dark society.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like blacklist society, not like actual like African American.
I thought you thought they were all black because of the dude behind the counter. Just like the concierge is black. It's got to be some black society.
They're all just black.
Yeah, that John Wick made his way in.
No.
He's
like
Russian.
Yeah, the blacklist society that I just know people. You know what I mean? I don't have a past of being a hitman.
Yeah,
so I can't be John Wick.
True. But you can think about it. Think about.
Yeah, I guess a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah, the one that's been my go-to recently is like out of the bars, leaving the bars, seeing a confrontation take place, and not like throwing myself into the situation, but like somehow I get roped in, someone calls me out, or a wild punch catches me or something, and I get in there and I just fuck everybody up. So like I'm throwing front kicks, he goes down obviously, first hit.
Yeah, straight to the jaw.
Straight to the jaw, and then it scares everybody else. They're like, oh, it's like,
who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy? What does he know? That's all you need is one lucky, and then everybody's scared of you.
Yeah, I think that's more cinematic than the real world, but okay.
Well, for sure. I'm the star of my own movie up here.
And you have more than the right to be the star of your own movie. You know what I mean?
The hero.
It's when it starts getting put into practice, and it's like, that's what you just
in actual practice, I am not a fighter at all. If someone hits me, I usually apologize.
Yeah. My bad, sorry.
Yeah, my face just got in the way. I don't know. I mean, I probably deserved it.
If that's something you want to fantasize, and then you do you, man.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
It's fun to think about. Saving a lady from a possible rape situation.
I've thought of a situation like that, but I've never Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes it, where I break it down, left hand movement, deflect, go for the ball. I've never done that before.
Dislocate your whole entire
and then play it through at full speed in my head. This is what it would look like. Nah.
Oh, that'd be so tight to have that ability.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
It would be so cool. I love the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes too.
I thought he was really good at it.
Yeah, I think now that he's not Iron Man anymore, I think a third one should be coming down the pike.
Are there 3?
There's 2 out right now.
There is one coming out, 2021.
Yeah. Oh shit, this year.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Jude
Law.
Law.
Initial release December 22nd.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, they all look old as fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're in their 50s.
Yeah, look at all these fucking actors.
Yeah, Robert Downey, Jude Law, Rachel McAdams, love it. Oh, Professor Moriarty. I guess that's a spoiler. He fucking survives. I thought at the end of the second one, they kill him. Or not kill him.
He could be
or
a flashback, like a memory or something. Yeah.
True. But third billing, was it? Third or fourth?
Fourth.
Rachel McAdams.
We're going to talk about her?
Okay. I think she used to be one of my top picks.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she still is a top pick for me.
Yeah?
I was not a Notebook sort of sold on her in Notebook. Yeah. That wasn't my shtick. I think, I thought it was a TV show. Was it? Let me see. What it's on. She wasn't True Detective. She was. But
that was like one of the bad seasons, right?
It was like the Vince Vaughn and whatever the fucking other dude's name. Yeah. The Wedding Crashers. That's a classic one.
Yeah, the Wedding Crashers. She's top notch.
The Psycho who just wants to fuck Vince Vaughn.
That's Isla Fisher.
Yeah.
Who's married to the guy from? No, that's not right. Is it Isla Fisher that's married to the guy from These Schnozberries Taste Like Schnozberries from Super Troopers? It might be the redhead from Don Draper.
Yeah, I don't think so because
who is an absolute.
She's with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. That's who she's married to. But the redhead from Mad Men might be a
knockers?
might be a top notch.
Really?
Maybe, dude. Like, she's a curvy MILF for sure.
Christina Hendricks. That's her name.
Yeah.
It was Jones.
Just heavy.
Yeah. I mean, those are.
Like, I want to wear them as like sleep goggles or whatever. You know?
Use them as pillows.
Yeah.
Sleep goggles.
Dude, yeah. Like, your head's in her lap and her boobs are just hanging on your face like that. And then you fall asleep. No nightmares.
Yeah.
No nightmares.
Oh, for sure, no.
You're in a heavenly cloud.
Yeah. Everything's good.
Fuck yeah.
Life is good.
And if she suffocates you, you know, that's not a bad way to go. A captain going down with a ship.
I'm going down, boys.
Oh, jeez. And she's thick all over, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She's got, like, and not fat. Like, usually to get those kind of curves, you got to be fat. But, god damn. Yeah. And she's married to the guy from Super Troopers.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is an odd pair. But
I think they came out with
makes
another
happy.
Super Troopers, right?
Yeah, I think they came out with a sequel. Yeah.
I thought so.
But Beer Fest, I think, is my favorite. Or no, Super Troopers is definitely still.
But, I mean,
One
Beer
of the
Fest
best.
is good. I
Beer Fest is really good.
don't think it's better than that.
Yeah.
Wow. What year did Beer Fest come out?
2011?
It's going to make you feel old.
2006?
2006. On the spot, 2006. Yeah. Holy shit.
Dude, what did I see? Yeah, like Inception came out 12 years ago.
Mhm.
That's fucking insane.
Mhm.
That's still like...
Was it Inception? Maybe it was 2009. I thought it was 11, but...
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
2010 is what
Yeah,
it says on here.
11 years. So crazy.
Very
We
crazy.
old as fuck.
I know, it's like fucking...
All right. I got a last topic here.
Okay.
Oh,
it's going to lead down a fucking Christopher Nolan.
yeah.
I can't keep going down this.
Yeah. Well, I think we covered Christopher Nolan on the last one, right? With
No. I just,
With the
when he
Tenet
went into
stuff.
Inception, everything was like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I can't do that.
that's when Christopher Nolan was top dog. So a fun idea that I've been playing around with in my head is if humans had like a mating season, you know, instead of just like year round trying to find partners, like it was almost like a Hunger Games style. Like, 'cause like if we had a mating season, we 100% would build entertainment around the mating season. I mean, like we do the reality shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, if we made it a competition where like the women and the men compete against each other, and then they get matched up based on how they perform, and like make a huge show of it, like the Hunger Games, like one guy from different districts and stuff, like we could call it instead of the Hunger Games, we could call it the Thirsty Games.
Okay.
Yeah, and
You're not forced into this, right? This is
no. Well, maybe.
Well, that's an interesting thing. No, not
Depending-
forced into the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you are stuck in that relationship.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think that
Well,
made it more fun.
Yeah, I think it would make it like primarily it would be for breeding, not for like lifelong partners. Because if we had a mating season where I feel like it would be way more primal animal style than like marriage.
So we're like
And,
in husk, like elephants.
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
and then like once we're done raising the kid, it's like you go your separate ways and maybe join the games again. You know,
To have another kid.
yeah, to have another kid. You know,
It sounds awful, but okay.
Yeah, but like it would be a lot of fun. Like, what would be some of the competitions? Like,
I mean, I would watch.
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
dude.
Like gladiator style, almost.
Yeah, but like, so we're getting like life or death situations, not like
Yeah.
how well can you mow the lawn or like
No.
best dishwasher or like
we're
shit like
cranking
that.
it up.
We're cranking it up
Yeah, we're cranking it up
to like
if-
hunting.
Yeah, like hunting, like physical ability, mental ability type stuff, like
Okay.
just to evaluate where you're at, and then like the top dogs, we breed them. We're basically treating humans like fucking racehorses.
Yeah, I was just saying, and that kid just automatically gets into like Yale or Harvard.
yeah, and becomes like the most prolific athlete.
Okay, so pretty much if you're the last couple, you're just like,
you're fooked.
Yeah,
we don't need your genes in the gene pool anymore.
I just get killed. Jesus. Okay.
Well, it's
it's hypothetical, and I'll play along.
It is hypothetical, and in the future, we're going to get way more dystopian anyway, so we might as well get ready.
I'm in. Okay.
And then, like, winter could be kind of like a hibernation, type deal where nobody's... And, like, imagine you're in a relationship, so you don't really need to think about it, but, like, try to think back to when you were single. Imagine, like, being able to go 9 months out of the year without having to think about chicks.
Without having to think about chicks.
Yeah, or like sex and stuff. Like, I don't know about you, but like,
it's literally always on.
Yeah. I'm 24/7 basically.
Well, it's not like I have to. You know what I mean? It's almost
like, right. You wouldn't even find distractions. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a hindrance as much as it is. Yeah.
I feel like it would be a weight off my shoulders.
Maybe solve your cancer.
No. It's just more weight off lap.
High strike.
I did. I'm a little paranoid, in my own head a little too much. That would alleviate some of that. And then, the Hunger Games, I just kill a few people.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be able to have sex with somebody. So all you're trying to do in this game is to ensure that you can bang somebody.
Yes.
That was your whole shtick for this thing.
Yeah, and it tells you kind of where you're at in the hierarchy, yeah?
Right, is it that, or is it just it's a guaranteed delay? Is that what you want?
No, it's not. If you're too low on the hierarchy, you won't get anybody.
Well, it's going to be girls down there, right?
Yeah, I guess, but they still get to get laid, then that's fucking bullshit.
Well, you're down there too, then why do you get to get laid?
No, I think I'd be right in the middle, dude. I think I would be able to get past
the average.
Like if it's American Ninja Warrior style, I would make it to like the third leg and probably bow out.
I don't think I could do like the upper body strength where you're like hopping up the rings. Oh, I definitely can't do that. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So that would probably stop me.
Yeah.
Whoever that is on the thing, that stopped me.
The thing that would stop me is doing them all like next to each other. Like I think I would be able to do each thing by itself.
Take a break.
But doing them in a certain amount of time all at once, my grip strength is definitely not there.
Okay.
But and then you get a middle tier chick. The thing matches you up. You have a kid, and then go your separate ways after the kid is taken care of. 18 maybe. You're eligible for the games at 18, so it's kind of like the draft and stuff.
I'll play into it, but it sounds like an awful, terrible, miserable world.
Well, it's Hunger Games. It's dystopian future.
Okay, all right.
The population of the world has gotten out of control, so we've needed to
reduce population.
Therefore, instantiating just a mating season, and then because we have the mating season, we build entertainment around it.
Vasectomies and birth control don't work anymore. The Earth it's not possible. They don't work anymore.
Yeah, or you're born sterile, and you're like made unsterile when you win.
Okay.
I don't know if that's even possible.
All right. That sounds even like a worse world to live in, but okay, fine.
This is the world if China wins. But those literally it was just the idea is that it was off the Hunger Games. Like I got the idea from Hunger Games.
So what's your question? Where am I going to stand in it? Where do I think I'd land?
Or where do you think you'd land? Or like,
So is it competitions kind of like Hunter? Like if you fall out of the first stage, that's where you are, or does everyone get to participate in the stage and it's like a point system? No,
if you make it past the first, you get to the second. So
it would definitely depend on what the first stage. For sure. Yeah,
for sure. We would need to make it well rounded, where
if it was like, hey, move these rocks. I'd be like, okay, fine, I'll start moving these rocks. You know what I mean? I'd feel pretty good about that. If it was like, hey, run 80 miles, I'd be like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, we could even like categorize the competitions and have like a strength competition and not like have them all be in the same one.
Right.
Like if you feel like you could win the strength one, you know, you enter the strength and then you get matched with a chick who's strength or whatever. And then there's like the intelligence one.
It'd be more of an advantage to lose that one, wouldn't you think?
Oh, because you don't want a fucking She-Hulk?
Yeah, right?
Well, it's all about breeding. You don't want your kid to be the next fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I mean, I guess.
Would we want to double down on the attributes? Would we want to match the strongest man with the strongest woman? Yeah,
you're trying to make everyone more on the same level, or are you trying to just like make like the fucking big people match up with the big people and the fast people match up with the fast people?
If we had this system for generations, we would almost be making like different classes of humans, like fucking like in Skyrim or whatever. So you want a speed warrior class, speed class, intelligence class. I mean, like, let's switch this stuff up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting bored with normal society.
No, now I'm in. I actually would like to have class systems in the next like 100 years of like almost superpowers.
Yeah.
You're the strength class. Speed, you're a manipulator, right? You're sly, you're intelligent.
Yes.
I'm in. All right,
dude,
let's do it.
Fuck yeah. Let's make different classes of humans.
Let's just propose this to the government.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get China and Russia and the U.S. together, because if they do it, everybody else will. Get them in a room and be like, hey, we're getting kind of bored with, average, everyday, well-rounded people.
Right.
We're going to specialize, okay? Yeah. So we're going to get all the strong people. We're going to put them in a competition. We're going to breed the two strongest. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do this for years and years and years and years and years and years. And eventually, we will have barbarians.
Right.
And we will have, craftsmen, maybe.
Ooh.
Like
hands-on tools.
Yeah, like tools, building,
okay.
Like, that's a whole class of person, engineers.
I'm into it. Yeah.
And then speed and like endurance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Endurance,
they like hunt deer and shit.
Yeah. And we're getting way too into this. Yeah. And then there's like the intelligence people where it's like arts and,
No. Art's its own thing.
Yeah.
Art's its own thing.
Yeah, art's its own thing. And it would be really subjective too. Like, how do you prove that you're the...
You'd have, like, a Professor McGonagall grade the art.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like, no one fucking cares about art people anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then...
They all got weird hair.
Yeah. They do all have weird hair.
Fuck them. Let them do their thing.
Yeah. Make some sculptures.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then...
got writers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People who write shit really well.
Okay. I like this. We can make it really sophisticated.
Right. No, well, there's a shitload of classes.
Yeah.
It's not like 6.
Yeah.
There's like 600.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you can find your way to the top of any of them. You can try different ones.
Yeah.
See which one you're best at.
Okay.
And then you get to, it's like a matchmaking thing.
Right.
And eventually towards the end, do you think it would we would make almost clans?
Like big clans.
Yeah, like all the barbarians would be in North America. All the.
I'm kind of imagining like an Avatar.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, so even the world is separated by the classes.
Yeah, of course. So you're not gonna put all the strong people in, like the same area with the fucking art people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Art people's gonna look very nice. Strong people are just gonna be like, this is a very sturdy building.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna work.
Yeah. Should we make it like an attractiveness class? Just have like they
just
can almost,
good-looking people.
Yeah, just like all good-looking people.
I feel like that society would fall apart very quickly because if they don't have anything else besides being attractive.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to
really do much.
Yeah,
but hey, if you that's
but then,
I guess you put one in there.
After generation, we basically have elves.
Yeah, but elves are have so much more than just
being
like.
But mostly they're just attractive. I think that's the key part of what makes an elf an elf is just being extremely good looking and like.
That's the whole thing about an elf. Okay. All right. Okay.
I think there would be some really interesting wars that break out once those nations are established.
True.
Well,
there's no war. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Can't be any war because then you just have the people who are really good at military and
the barbarians would
they would just kill everybody. You know what I mean? Or those smart people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
big groups of people who die out very quickly. Probably the art people, they wouldn't last in a war. Probably the good-looking people,
for sure,
probably wouldn't last in the war.
But
they get
the
taken
smart
as
people
captives.
Would be
captives.
Would like be able to build traps and defenses. The engineers would be able to build fortresses.
Yeah, well, those are like 5 of the 600 categories.
True. Yeah.
Those are probably the best ones to defend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the swimmers. They got people really good at swimming.
They would be on an island. You would have to build boats to get after them.
I'm sure an engineer would destroy any swimmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they can talk to animals and become Aquaman. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know the capabilities. We don't know
the upper echelons of abilities that we could breed humans to accomplish. This is how we get superpowers.
I thought it was a COVID shot.
That's what makes it gay.
All right, so we got to breed people to get superpowers.
I think that's the only way.
How do we present this in an intelligent way to the governments of the world?
Well, China's already working on CRISPR. They think they can make a shortcut. And we're like, no, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way.
Right, with grit and grind.
And generational breeding.
Yeah, and forced sex.
You know what I mean?
That's the way we're going to do it, right?
I don't think you'll have to force it. People, with a mating season, 9 months of no fucking,
okay.
People are going to want to fuck anything. Bitches in heat, you know?
That face.
Heat. I'm going to want to fuck.
We're going to get in.
Well, it's like there's a Joe Rogan bit on one of his most recent stand-up specials where he's talking about how cats still have that primal instinct in them, even though they're domesticated now. And the analogy that he makes is if you raised a human man in a bubble, he's never seen a woman or anything, you just give him food and water and stuff and make sure he lives. And then at 25, you show him a naked human woman, and he does the pantomime of what that guy's reaction would be, and he'd be like, "Oh, it's time to fuck! It's fuck time!" And the doctors would be like, "How do you know? How do you know? You've never seen a woman before." It's I don't know. It's just fuck time.
That's what you're imagining.
It's in your genes, man.
Yeah,
you don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
no forced sex. You're gonna want it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But
so we're in on this.
Yeah, we're in.
Pseudo, you got any opinions on this?
This
Pseudo
society on this future dystopian human breeding society? And no,
is it really dystopian? Maybe it's utopia. Whoa.
We're getting.
Just saying. You know what I mean? Just saying.
But yeah, and we would have to make sure there was no inbreeding, because
that'd be unfair.
Yeah, it would be a lot.
You know what I mean?
Unfair. No pure bloodlines.
Yeah, what is this? Fucking Game of Thrones?
Yeah, and honestly, mixed breeds are the best anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, I don't know if we had to throw that in there, because I think at some point it'll just be mixed breed anyway. So,
eventually, hopefully.
We're talking about 400 years down the line, you know what I mean? We're talking generations.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen in 100 years.
Yeah.
We're talking even 500, 600 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is slowly happening already, but it is pretty slow. Most people do match with their own,
It was more money oriented now than I think. Yeah. Okay. People with money get attracted to other money.
True.
I don't think you're going to see who's the guy who played the mountain? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not matching up with another fucking 300-pound weightlifting woman.
True.
You know what I mean?
I think he has a girlfriend that's real, she's tiny. She's 5'4".
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I think that matchmaking is more money oriented than anything else. Rich people just like to marry rich people.
It's stupid.
I know, right?
No, rich guys marry fucking poor, beautiful chicks.
In the movies.
Yeah, rich chicks do usually come from money anyway. Or not rich, I mean beautiful women.
Sometimes. I think that's a little cinematic, but yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, I think that's actually
how many actresses do you know that are married to just normal dudes? And how many actresses do you know that are married to fucking other actors? Or other famous people?
But that could be an interest thing, or just a sphere of
influence.
And
who you
spend
time with. Yeah, but that's all money oriented, right? The reason you're hanging out with them all the time is because they have a lot of money too, and they're
or you're working with them.
Okay, then you
like
still
Brad
get
and
money.
Angelina. I
But
don't think
again-
that was a money thing. I think that was they were turning each other on set.
And then it could be a thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like at the same time,
Well, I think there was
Angelina Jolie's not dating the sound guy.
Yeah,
the sound guy's there
yeah,
the whole fucking time.
True.
The sound guy's literally right next to him like this.
Sound guy doesn't look like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
all right. It could be class. Your class structure.
It's not as much as
bourgeoisie.
it's not the utopia you described, right?
Okay, all right. Well,
But it's. I think that probably is the closest thing we have.
probably. That was the end of my ideas, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think there was one more.
Well, I can tell you what my dad said, because I talked to him about how we're gonna pretty much corral moose,
Yeah.
ride them.
Yeah.
He was trying to convince me how impossible that would be. And I was trying to convince my family how possible we would make it happen. You know what I mean?
If they were the only thing around to do that, then yeah, we would have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we just need a lot of rope.
It would take practice.
Learn how to
You know what I mean?
lasso.
Yeah, it's not going to be the first time.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
It's
And
going to take a few tries.
Moose are fucking
A
huge.
few dead bodies.
Well, people are going to die.
People
Well, I'm
are
going to let other people do it, then I'll learn the best way to do it and put it
For
in
sure.
practice. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But
Are there enough moose to domesticate?
there's
There'd
going
be
to be
like
there's
one
going to be a lot of
moose.
us left.
Yeah, one
You know what I
moose
mean?
per village.
Let's see how many moose in the world. Moose population.
Because they're not herd animals, right? I think they're pretty solitary.
I don't know. They're estimated 500,000 to 1 million moose in Canada.
Okay. Well, that's where we're going.
Yes. Are moose overpopulated? What? All right, so there's 1 million moose. Let's go upside. 1 million
All right.
moose.
That's not bad.
It's workable.
Yeah,
You know what I
totally.
mean?
And honestly, with the destruction of humanity, or
Well, not everyone's going to be around a moose.
yeah,
You know what
but
I mean?
like the moose population would probably skyrocket,
Probably.
right?
Yeah.
10 years after the fall of human civilization,
Yeah.
the animals would come to reclaim their land
For sure.
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think our icon for our podcast should be a moose.
Yeah, do you think so?
I think we are.
Slippers the moose.
Yeah, Slipper's the moose. He's gonna be. He's our mascot. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All
We
right.
talked about him enough. He's moose are cool.
True. They are powerful mystical beings.
They are.
Yeah.
They got a fucking. They're kind of scary actually.
Yeah. I mean, lots of power.
You know what I've been looking for?
What?
A scary movie
Okay.
in the sense of like not like one of those movies. Not like a
Not like a hack and slash.
not like a Friday the 13th or anything like that. Like a Insidious sort of movie. You know what I mean? Because
like demons and
more thriller esque.
ghouls.
Because I saw the second one of A Quiet Place, and that like
I like the first one, The Quiet Place.
first one's very good.
Yeah, very good.
So I was like, I kind of feel like I should watch the second one. The second one, the first one's like 8. This one's probably like a 7.2. You know what I mean? Not bad. Definitely would recommend watching.
Quality for a sequel.
Yeah, it's like entertaining.
Yeah.
The Past is pretty good. Cillian Murphy, he's a good actor. Love that dude.
What's that one with Ethan Hawke? That was very good. They like buy a house and find like this old film, and they play it up in the attic, and it like releases this kind of boogeyman creature.
Sounds like
The
a ring.
was it the Babadook? No.
The Babadook.
Yeah, are you looking it up? Oh, yeah.
I'm going through his movies right now. The Purge, Sinister.
Sinister.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's decent. So, well, like with scary movies, it's hard to.
It's a decent scary movie. is what
Yeah,
you're trying to say.
yeah. So, like 63%
Mhm.
on Rotten Tomatoes. Like,
That's probably not that bad, actually.
yeah, like
Scary movie.
it's really. I don't understand why it's so hard to make a really good scary movie. You know, it's kind of like a cult genre. You know.
A little bit.
Where like an aspect of making a scary movie is almost making it kind of bad on purpose.
Nah, I think people are getting away from that. I think
Yeah.
like the mid 2000s and like early teens were kind of like about that.
Yeah.
But recently they've definitely been trying to make scary movies like scarier.
Did you like Paranormal Activity?
For our age, it was like okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely got some kicks out of it, but like I would never recommend it to people and be like, "This is a great scary movie."
Yeah, it's not an all timer.
No, I think they were like the first ones to like show the audience reaction. I think that was what got people like, oh shit, maybe this is scary.
Yeah, and it was primarily in the bedroom where like
dark.
Yeah,
you're just like okay.
It makes a place where you usually feel safe, feel unsafe, which is
everything happens in the bedroom in scary movies. Yeah, so like
really,
I feel
or the attic or basement.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's overused where you're just like asleep and gonna get murdered.
Yeah, I've never been that big of a fan of scary movies. You know, like thrillers.
That's what I'm saying. A thriller kind of aspect. If it's scary, if it's a thriller movie that's scary, like I'm good with that. Kind of like A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Where they have like pop up shit and like I'm cool with that, but there is a premise aside just like not to get murdered.
Yeah. You know, it's a cool situation and it's just suspenseful and
But like Jason and all that, like
and like
is just.
I got kind of into the Saws. You know?
I saw one was a cool concept.
Yeah.
I saw like 15. You're
just
like, okay, how many? How's this guy still capturing people and tying them up without anybody being like, there's a problem here?
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite part of scary movies are the funny parodies. You know, like
the
Scary Movie, and I think one of the Wayans brothers always does. Like he did Paranormal Activity. Where it's like black people involved in these, like, so it's hilarious. And what was another one? Like, what happened to your furniture, cuz? And like all the furniture's like floating up to the ceiling. And it just comes crashing down. And
scary movies are like one of the classic movies they'd watch in like elementary school and like middle school.
Yeah, at a sleepover.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just slamming down pizza, a little bit of Sprite.
Sodas.
Everyone's laughing because you're not supposed to be watching this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're holding a pee the whole time because you've drank like a liter of soda.
Yeah.
You know, and like you're like, do I get up to pee or do I like possibly risk pissing my pants at the next jump scare?
Ooh, another film. I think it was called Super 8. Spielberg.
Yeah, that was supposed to be good.
Yeah. Yep.
That seems like it's more of a suspense, thriller type.
I did watch this with Kylie the other day.
I heard Cloverfield was a huge joke.
What? I love Cloverfield.
Yeah,
I love.
Maybe it was a sequel then.
They've done so much other shit. There's like one where they go into like space and like isn't very good. But like the one where they're like holding the camera, and it's like, I love that shit. I'm like a diehard fan of that. I'll defend that to the day I die.
I hate the handheld shaky cam.
I fucking love it. I love it.
So I think Blair Witch was like the first to do that.
Yeah, Blair Witch was kind of like was more like they would hold it here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a whole lot of them like holding it here and like talking to the camera. It's like them doing this.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking dude from. He's on that Showtime show. He's like a funny guy. I fucking. He's in Transformers. He dies in Transformers.
Dempsey?
No, I gotta look him up. As soon as I say his name, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
Who dies in Transformers?
In like the Mark Wahlberg Transformers.
Oh.
Yeah.
T.J. Miller?
T.J. Miller. Yes.
Okay.
T.J. Miller's in it.
That's so weird.
I know, but it's funny.
Yeah. He does it like. T.J. Miller did make his own, like, type character,
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm sure there are a bunch of movies that we're looking for a T.J. Miller type.
Yeah, we're looking for T.J. Miller who's not T.J. Miller.
Yeah, someone who didn't call in a bomb threat.
You're right.
And almost ruined his career.
Silicon Valley, that's what the show is on.
Yeah. He's got a unique voice, too. I like him as a voice actor.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah.
He talks fast.
I'm trying to think of other scary movies. But like South Park did, it was like the one where the kids go to Peru and awaken like the giant hamster monsters,
Mhm.
and those entire episodes, Randy is doing the handheld cam, and he's like, you hear his voice behind the camera. It's so fucking funny. South Park does. I think they're my favorite.
Favorite
like
what?
Family Guy and like all those like animated.
Yeah, it has to be because it's the most like vulgar.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And they hit their jokes like on the head.
And
Family Guy's pretty good, but
their premises and how they tie a bunch of contemporary stuff together and make it work in a week.
Yeah,
it's fucking super impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love their movies.
Yeah, they're all good.
Not Captain America, fucking America. Fuck yeah,
Team America.
Team America. That's what it was. Yeah, I still go back and watch one of the monologues from that. No, it's
no.
There are three types of people in this world: dicks, pussies, and assholes.
Yes.
That speech is it works so. I think
you've used it on many times.
It's my favorite speech, dude. It's one of my favorite speeches. We're dicks, pussies, but dicks also fuck assholes. And if dicks aren't allowed to fuck assholes, then we all get our dicks and pussies all covered in shit. Kim Jong-il is an asshole.
Oh, man. All right, another Zen time.
Yeah.
When are we going to get sponsored?
When we get viewers? Basically,
somebody
screaming
watches
into the
us.
Void over here. Void.
We got 2 people watching right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Should probably play some suit up.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, boys. Appreciate the support.
Yeah. I'm trying to see Place's dog. It's cute.
Yeah, you were getting mad horny about his dog, dude.
What? I was getting horny about it?
Yeah, you were like, you called her a looker.
Yeah, it's a cute pup. I don't think there was anything horny about that dog.
No, dude, you were mad horny, dude. You were super horny for his dog. Please
right.
don't let this man 10 feet within your dog's space.
I think what they did is they activated my broveries. You know what I mean? A term that hasn't been used in a long time.
That is
the broveries.
I have not heard that in a long time.
Were activated, and I was like, it's a cute looking dog.
Yeah.
It's a good looking dog.
Yeah.
It's a very good looking dog. You know
my broveries are activated with good sportsmanship.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, I
Who
know
are
what
you?
it is. I fucking love it.
Good
like after
sportsmanship.
MMA fights and they're like hugging it out afterwards or something. You know?
What? That's
Fuck
okay.
Yeah. Broveries active.
I respect good sportsmanship, but I don't think my broveries can.
I fucking love it.
Okay. All right. That's
High fives, you know?
But you're telling me a cute little dog doesn't
I
activate
love
the broveries?
Yeah, I love pups, dude. You know me. I fucking love pups. I'm basically a puppy myself.
I need to be trained. Somebody train me.
I'm definitely not potty trained. I go in the house all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm marking my territory, dude.
Yeah. I mean, you got to pee in the bed. You got to pee in the shower. You got to pee in the toilet. You got to pee in the refrigerator. You know what I mean?
The refrigerator. That might be one of the weird spots.
Nano might be there.
But, broveries, huh?
Mm-hmm. I hate your broveries.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that activate the broveries. Would like Captain America wielding Mjolnir be?
Nah, that's a nerdgasm.
That's a nerdgasm.
Yeah, that's a nerdgasm. Broveries
another great term.
Yeah, nerdgasm. That's we nerdgasm all the time.
Oh, for sure. Anime is a nerdgasm.
Nerdgasm.
For sure.
Yeah. Nah, broveries is more like if you imagine a chick being like, like, oh my god, it's so cute. Like, it's such a cute little thing. You know what I mean? Like just saying it and all that stuff.
Something that makes you want to smother something.
Right. But you're a man about it. You know what I mean? Your voice gets deeper because of this, because you want to prove how manly you are.
Oh my god, the dog is so fucking cute. It's the cutest motherfucking dog I've ever seen. Just give me some kisses.
That's what I do to Gal sometimes. I'm like, come here.
I do that with my neighbor's dog, the German Shepherd.
Yeah. That's when your broveries get activated, bro.
Dude, for sure.
Turned on.
tires me out. The guy, he's got some
German
super
Shepherd.
zoomies. Yeah.
Oh, I can't imagine those zoomies. Bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's a big monster.
I
He's
can't
got a
fucking
bare head and bare paws.
Yeah, no, wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Too big of a dog.
Yeah, but like, dude, I need something I can wrestle with.
Yeah, I mean, full body wrestle, I guess would be fun, but like if
Like a big Saint Bernard.
I think we'll just sit on you.
Oh yeah, but then you fucking roll him over.
You're
He's
like,
on
come on,
belly,
you little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, you're so fluffy.
Yeah, you just rub its side. And
Yeah. Plus, like, I like the because like there are big docile breeds of dog. You know, like the German Shepherd is a big, like, high energy dog.
Mhm.
You know, a big docile one would be fun because he just let you fucking roll
Chill
around and
yeah.
yeah.
I can't even think.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do a German Shepherd or like a Husky.
Dude, Huskies just fucking, they like sing. Like, oh! Yeah, and just like, shut up. Cal like barks. Because like, he gets snuck like human food, like a good amount, because we take him to like all of our parents' house.
Of
So
course.
it's a little side thing.
Some pizza crust.
Yeah, some pizza and crust, a little bit of, steak here, there, he gets it.
Ooh, okay.
Not for me. Not for me and not for Kyle.
Papa.
Yeah, no. We don't do that
The
shit.
grandparents spoil him.
Right. So what happens is we come home, we'll just fucking sit at the table and be like, what?
No.
And I'm just like, shut up.
You're getting dog food.
Yeah.
Here you get dog
Your
food.
food's over there. And I just like look at him sometimes with big eyes. And I try to like, I'm working on my dad look. You know what I mean? I'm just like scare the shit out of him a little bit.
That, I mean,
You gotta work on the dad look. You know what I mean? You gotta
that would
get
definitely
down.
freak your kids out.
It's like, what? And it's like barking. You're like, excuse me?
What did you just
What the
say?
fuck did you just do? And he just like looks at me. And he just like goes to Kylie and he's like, please.
Yeah, run to your mommy, you little bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been working on the dad look a lot for
Dude,
my
everybody's
dog.
got a pup now. Or all the couples. I think Amy and Garv. will be
Amy and
next.
Garv, Zook, and Frankie don't.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah. You think they will?
I think I talked to Zook about this. I think not.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he wants a dog just yet.
Hmm.
So, holy shit, this looks exactly like Cal.
Oh yeah, that's a full grown cow.
That is a full grown cow right there.
Yeah.
I just
That's
looked up
the
big
kind of
dogs.
dog I want.
Okay, well, I would consider that more of a medium-sized
Oh, really?
dog. Yeah, Cal's technically on the low end of a medium-sized dog, but like
Shepherds,
shepherds shepherds and stuff like that, I think are considered like the high-end medium
okay.
dogs. Because then you get to the big dogs that are like fucking
like Great Danes. And,
exactly, those are big dogs.
yeah, Burmese mountain dogs.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one that you can't even see its eyes? It's so fluffy. Tibetan Mastiffs.
The Mastiffs.
Yeah.
Mastiffs are good-looking dogs.
Yeah, dude. A big fluff monster.
I think that's actually the biggest dog ever recorded. Was a
Really?
Mastiff, yeah.
Probably not in like height and length, but like weight.
Weight, yeah.
Yeah.
I meant pure weight.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking lion, dude.
Yeah, dude. Those things, they're yeah. Oh my god.
It's pretty fucking majestic.
Yeah. Oh, imagine wrestling with that thing. He could actually like move you with his paws.
Probably. Yeah, it's a big dog.
They got to be a huge pain. Like you need a house with a big yard for those kind of dogs.
Yeah.
Like having those big ass dogs in the house all day would shit's getting broken or chewed up or
Shit's getting broken and chewed up with Cal.
Yeah.
He's 40 pounds.
Yeah.
He's probably like 110. He's fucking tearing my couch apart, bro.
Yeah.
He's fucking gonna rip that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one.
I miss having a dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, once you get like your own place and shit, like a dog will probably be good.
I'll probably wait until I have a girlfriend as well because I think it's a 2-person job. You know, to make sure that the dog's getting enough
Attention
and attention. You know, I
Okay.
wouldn't want to like leave for the weekend or like a job for like 8
Well, no,
hours.
you wouldn't leave it for the job is gonna be tough, but like a weekend, like we don't even leave Cal at the apartment for a weekend. We drop him off at one of our parents' houses, let him run around and shit.
Yeah. But It's a lot of responsibility. It's a whole being you're taking care of.
I know. You might want to start with cat.
Maybe they can take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I do love kittens, but once they're full-grown cats,
I don't even see my cat. I literally don't sometimes. There'll be like a 4-day stretch. I'm like, is it really alive?
Yeah.
Where is this fucking thing? And it's just hiding in a closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just up on a ledge somewhere.
Yeah, and it'll be like 12:30 at night. I'm just chilling, watching Hunter.
Yeah.
And she'll just like come up and just sit on my lap and look at me. And I'm like, what? What do you want? Haven't seen you for 4 days. What do you want from me?
Oh man. You've been enjoying Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, no, I'm in.
Yeah.
If it keeps this pace up, it might actually be a top 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Dude.
Like this one hit. This is a good one. This is a good one.
All
I think.
right.
Where did I stop last night?
Do you understand my hesitancy to recommend it to you and Seabud though?
Yeah, the Hisoka thing's a little weird.
Yeah,
but
the young boy adventure stuff is not exactly the ones that gripped you right away. You know, with starting with Death Note and.
Well, yeah, but I guess it's a little bit different for the young. It's not like Full Metal, because Full Metal took a little bit to develop the actual action and story, and I had no fucking idea what was really happening up until the middle of season 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From day one, literally the first scene when he catches a big fish.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to be a hunter. And you're like, okay, well, there's the objective.
Yes.
We got it. You know what I mean? And then in Full Metal, they're looking for the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, it's way more vague and esoteric.
And then they go this way to find the Philosopher's Stone and shit. This one's a bit it's
direct,
going right through.
Yeah.
Hisoka's a little weird.
But he's great, dude.
He's a good character.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite villains.
Once you realize he's not. It's not just because he's 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's more of the power that
his
a person
potential.
can have. Yeah. But it's weird even if you mention potential. You know what I mean? When a 12-year-old has potential and you have an orgasm face on.
When he's getting beat up in Heaven's arena.
Yeah.
It's I want to end him, but not yet. I must wait.
Well, there was a word that they use. It's not self-control. It's patience. He's got patience. You're just what?
I have to wait until he's right.
Yeah. I'm just what the fuck? But everything else is good. Where did I stop off?
You're still at the auction?
Literally the last thing I stopped at was when I forget. It's the troop boss. I forget his name.
Yeah, Crollo.
Yeah, Trollo, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Is fighting kills dad and grandpa. And
right.
They literally just pinned him up against the wall, and the dad used, I don't know what the fuck he used, threw 2 giant balls at him.
Yeah.
And then that was the last thing I've seen so far.
Okay. Yeah, the troop's pretty cool. I thought the fight with Karapika and Uvogin.
Yeah.
Was cool.
Yeah, it's a 9.5, but that 0.5 is just let it fight. You know what I mean?
True.
It's you don't have 40 seconds of a monologue when they're doing their anime run to think about what the fuck that all that stuff. So other than that, it's great.
Yeah. And like I said, the next arc, because why Gon and Killua are there, right? They're looking for
Greed Island.
Yeah, for the game that Gon's dad.
I'm assuming it's got something to do with Jing.
Yeah. Well, they had that when they go back to Whale Island or whatever.
Yeah, he opens up the box.
Yeah, the box.
But I'm saying the next arc is probably has something to do with him.
Yeah.
Because he's in the end credit sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
He's with Gon and kills older brother. They silhouette them both.
Oh, okay.
With each other.
Yeah. But Greed Island is my favorite.
Yeah.
Arc. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's so fucking sick.
I'm hoping it doesn't because you're hyping up 2 and 3 or 2 and 4, I guess. All the arcs.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping season 5 and 6 can maintain a little bit.
Yeah. The only thing that I would preface that last one with, it has a bunch of really cool moments, but the like 40 seconds of slow-mo dialogue before the action actually happens is kind of ramped up in that last not in the second to last arc.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is some added weirdness, but I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
I can't give too much away. But there's some added weirdness and some amplified parts that are annoying.
Fight dialogue, I guess.
Yeah, because once they get to that point of ability, like a bunch of stuff is happening within like 30 seconds, and they take all the time in the world to explain it. Dude, it's like I won't be giving anything away, but it takes like 3 whole episodes to get up a flight of stairs. Like, that's one of the worst parts.
Okay.
So, but it's still an interesting, like, cool aspect adventure.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the Nen and the fucking
the abilities and stuff.
It's
like,
cool.
You like Killua's
Chain Master?
Or that's Karapika.
Oh, Killua's, yeah.
Killua's
we haven't seen that yet.
Fuck.
they haven't like learned their abilities.
No,
yet.
They haven't. Oh, they haven't tried to get the game yet.
They've tried to get the game, but they haven't. They are going to Karipka to try to learn because Key makes the connection while they're captured by the troop that Karipka is the chain.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know.
Chain user.
Yeah, chain user.
Yeah, that's the one. That's how they call him.
And they're like, oh well, there's abilities that we have to unlock, so let's meet him. And then all of a sudden, Boston gets attacked again.
Okay.
And they're doing that. I didn't know. They're not really diving into like the Zoldyck family, and it kind of seems really cool. Seems like a missed opportunity to like not dive into like. It seems like the dad and the grandpa are just kind of like fleeting characters almost.
Yeah, they're used sparingly instead of like in depth knowing what they're all about.
They're like well known by everybody as like the best killers in the world.
They're
for a show that's like all about being the best. You would probably put the best people in there more often.
Well, they don't want to ruin it. They want to save them for later, probably.
Spoiler?
No, I haven't even gotten to that.
Oh, it's happening yet?
Like something happened with the creator where he like went on hiatus, like the person who like does the comic or whatever. And it isn't until recently that he's put out new chapters.
Oh shit!
Because like where the show ends is kind of at the end of an arc. Like it's not like the show ends in the middle of an arc, but there's a nice ending for the show, but there's still plenty
of room to
explore. Like Gon is still a kid who's developing his abilities. Killua's still got stuff to do. You know, there's still aspects of the troop, and you know, everybody like Leorio is roped back in because he's been separated from the crew for a while.
I know, Leorio's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is hilarious.
That was the first creepy scene I think I saw was him fucking
fondling
that chick. Yeah,
so funny, dude. I didn't like the whole thing about him looking way older than he is.
Yeah, I mean it is funny, but like it's also like.
But yeah, you got some real solid stuff coming your way.
I'm excited for it because like I can dive in and watch like 6 episodes and get like a pretty decent chunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
do it like 2 hours.
Yeah.
6 episodes of like Game of Thrones is fucking a whole day you're committing essentially.
Huge commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to notice very small details.
Yeah, it's so tough to be locked in for 6 hours. 2 hours, I can take a pause, take a piss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reading is something that I just like haven't like fully.
The subtitles.
Yeah, it's not like it's not a problem, but like watching Full Metal with a dub, I could like pay attention to like other random shit too.
Yeah.
With the sub, you're kind of like, especially when they have like 2 sentences, and they have like other people talking at the same time, and like trying to put that all together. It makes me like think longer than I should for that scene.
Yeah, sometimes especially if it's like a lot of terminology that's specific to the world or situation that's not like
when Wing was
English.
describing Nen for the first time, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I have to like rewatch this.
Yeah, I had to
Thankfully, I
rewatch
said
it.
it like 10 fucking times, but
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, but I love that scene where Wing is first introducing them to Nen abilities and shit.
Yeah, I mean, Heaven's Arena was cool.
Yeah, and the Gon versus Hisoka is like a top 5 moment of the show.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, yeah, it's that slow motion. Not even slow motion.
Well, they open with a pretty fast sequence. Like Gon rushes them and
throws that tile at him and stuff.
Yeah, like that
it was
happens
cool.
within like
and punches him in the
15,
face.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Yeah, but Gon literally just like says like he's like, oh, you're not gonna attack me. He's like, hold on, I'm thinking. You're
yeah,
like,
true.
what?
Yeah. But yeah, Killua is still your favorite?
It'd be easy to say Gon, but like probably Killua.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just like
he's
cool
the more
character.
dynamic character for sure.
Yeah, there's something like he's still like fully like that. The tease of him killing at the end for like Illumi
Yeah.
was like it was a little tickle. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, something's gonna happen here. He might turn into a murderer.
Yeah, he's got a switch that he can flip.
Right. There's
Yeah.
something. Yeah, still something that he can still do that he
Yeah.
doesn't even realize he can do.
It's coming.
I was close. I dug there and got close to what you were thinking.
Okay. We got everything. I got one more idea. I think I've talked to you about this before, but
Okay.
like, this is a weird transition. You know, it's a hard fucking turn.
Okay, hard turns.
Um,
I'm about the hard turns. You know
so
what I mean?
like, yeah. Abortion rights.
Okay.
What would like men's reproductive rights look like? You know, like if what's the male version of abortion, basically?
I
And
don't think we have.
I know, but like I've been trying to think of it, and I think it's prostitution. Like if prostitution was legal, it's like our choice of doing what would typically make a baby, but obviously it's not making a baby because it's with a hooker.
Well, don't say that because we've had some scares
With
in
hookers?
our friend group. Yes, I won't name names.
Okay. Was she really a hooker?
I won't name names.
Okay,
all right.
all right. We can move away.
Yeah, we won't
Like-
name names.
But yeah, hypothetically, it would be, not for making babies. Not like it's literally just to empty your balls.
I'm not seeing the connection.
No, you're not seeing the connection?
You have to explain that again, or
Well, like, it's just stopping, like, because normally to get sex, you would have to, like, go out and meet a girl and, like,
right?
win her over or whatever. And
Okay.
that would eventually, if you have sex with her, supposed to result in a baby.
Okay.
The male version of aborting that process, which females have the option to do,
Wouldn't that be closer to like jerking off?
but that's too simple.
Okay.
Jerking off doesn't satisfy. You don't stop wanting to be with chicks when you jerk off.
I mean, it's like a Band-Aid. You know what I mean? It's not stitches.
It's a Band-Aid on a fucking open artery. A Band-Aid's not doing much,
It's going to get you to the hospital. You know what I mean?
I guess. But this would be like, this is an actual, treatment.
What about like a spa? Like a fucking tugging.
That's prostitution.
Okay, but I mean,
Technically illegal.
I was thinking vaginal insertion.
You can do whatever. If you give them
Yeah,
enough
I guess.
money, you can do whatever you want.
Probably, yeah, that's a good point.
I've been to a...
I know. I got you. Right.
Yeah. They know. The people know.
People get it.
Yeah. I've done my research, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Hands on.
I'm in the field.
Yeah. Do a field work on this for years. Okay.
But yeah, it's like So I think prostitution is technically illegal. So male reproductive rights are not a part of society.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's not related
doesn't
for
jive?
me. No, it's not related for me.
I think it's the closest. That's the closest I've been able to get. I've been thinking about this for a while. Because
wouldn't vasectomy be closer?
No, because you still don't you still have a sex drive after a vasectomy?
I don't think abortions
And
kill sex drives.
vasectomies. I know, but I'm talking about aborting the baby making process.
Okay. Well, a vasectomy kind of aborts that because you can't get it.
But it's permanent.
Vasectomies aren't permanent.
You need a procedure to undo a vasectomy. It's not
like a procedure to have an abortion.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop your ability to make babies. You don't need a procedure to then be able to make more babies. Like, it's just a one-off.
I think vasectomy's gotten closer than prostitution.
The vasectomy is not a one-off.
I mean, you can get unvasectomized.
Yeah, but it's a procedure.
I'm just saying. I mean, both of these are kind of procedures.
But like the parallels that I was thinking of was like, chicks are pregnant, dude's balls are full.
Right.
She can seek a professional to evacuate her womb. Prostitute is the professional that evacuates balls.
Okay.
Having a baby and the stress that comes along with the possibilities of going through with it, blue balls and like hyper sex brain.
You're like matching up stages of each.
Yeah, I'm trying to make as many parallels as possible.
It's loose. It's very loose.
It's as tight as I can get.
I think there's definitely better stuff out there.
I've been thinking about it for a while. I haven't been able to come up with one that has this many parallels.
I think jerking off would probably be closer.
It's not the whole process.
It's a procedure.
But nobody else is involved. You're not seeking professional help.
I think watching porn is professional help.
Yeah? Well, is that prostitution? That's basically prostitution. It's just digital. And less of
That's not prostitution because they're getting paid to act.
The only difference between a porn star and a hooker is that one is on film.
Hey, legalities. Okay,
There's a loophole.
I'm using them. All right.
All right. Well, I think I'm right, and I always do. But no surprise there, I guess.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I think there are more parallels that I can make too.
You're gonna have to hit me with more of them because I'm not convinced.
Well, I was thinking about it as like a bit for stand-up. So I would go through this whole process of painting a picture of the 16-year-old girl that's pregnant, who needs that's the usual case, most typical case for why we need abortions. So a 16-year-old boy whose balls are pregnant with cum shouldn't have to, sneak behind his parents' back to, alleviate himself of this lifelong stress and, doesn't have to trick a normal person.
Yeah, but when you're 16 and jerking off, that's not a Band-Aid. You know what I mean? Because you have not experienced the full-blown sexual activity.
I don't know about you, but jerking off does not. It's like 20%.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not the same thing for sure.
Yeah. So and even when I was 16.
I mean, when I was 16, I thought it was the epitome because I didn't have sex when I was 16, so I didn't know.
Well, yeah, I had sex before I started jerking off, so sex has always been the number one for sure.
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We're agreeing.
We're in agreement there. But you seem to think that do you agree with my 20% guesstimate that it only covers 20% of the whole deal?
I think it depends. If you had one orgasm that you had to have every day, you're probably right. It might even be a little bit less than 20%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's times where you just 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean?
But
a good wank here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I'm jerking off, I need to do it every day. If I'm having sex, I can wait a few days. That's
Okay.
the trade-off, basically. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
And if prostitution was illegal, I wouldn't have to, it'd be a booming business. We could tax it.
I think prostitution should be legal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be.
Okay.
I just don't find the parallel between abortions and prostitution.
Yeah. You don't think it's male reproductive rights?
No. Nah. I don't think just because you need to come, that prostitution should be illegal. You know?
But all right. Well, I just, sometimes I feel guilty that I'm, trying to do that with like actual people. Not that hookers aren't actual people, but like civilians.
Hookers
when I
civilians.
just want to have sex, I have to go to a real person who like might become emotionally involved, and I got to deal with all that crap.
Hey, I'm with you. I still don't understand how that relates to abortion. I'm missing that part. It's all the abortion aspect where you're
have you ever had a girl ask you to like help abort something?
Kind of plan B. You know what I mean?
I've had a girl ask me to like punch her in the stomach.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah. So like, yeah. It has gotten to that point. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be the version of the girls asking some
I think we need to stop this story and go into that story.
No,
I would. I mean,
it was when we were young.
Don't name names.
Honestly,
don't name names.
Yeah, no names. I was very young. This is in high school, so I think it was just some girl who was, panicked obviously because she thought she was pregnant and like went to somebody that she trusted to like help her with the situation instead of maybe being mature enough to.
And her help told her to have you punch her in the
No.
stomach?
Like I was the help in that situation.
Okay.
I was the person she trusted.
Okay.
Because like she didn't want to tell her family that she was in a pregnancy scare, like all this other stuff. So she came to me and was like, "Hey, if this goes through, you might need to punch me in the stomach." And I was like, "What?" Like, I mean, I'm at a crossroads of I'm in a moral dilemma right now because I want to help you, but I don't want to, I don't want fetus blood on my hands.
Yeah, I mean, like at that point, I'll just go to like, I guess you guys didn't think of like going to Planned Parenthood or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even the guy that like.
Wasn't even your baby?
No, it wasn't. Yeah. She came to me as a friend.
That's even more awkward.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That was a strange part of my upbringing.
Huh. Yeah, I clearly didn't think that one through. Be like, hey, why don't you just go to the doctors?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was 16. I don't think I was very aware of the availability of abortion at that point.
I don't know. When
Was
things
Plan
get
B a thing even when we were 16?
Plan B was a thing when we were 18. That's when I got it. So I would assume so at 16.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think we weren't like. She just went to the most rudimentary way.
Just punch my baby out.
Yeah. Let me grab a coat hanger real quick.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was fucking dark, man.
Okay, all right. Well, hey.
The show took a weird turn here at the end.
On that note, I think it might be time.
Yeah, legalize, like we said, legalize prostitution.
Pro prostitution.
The breeding games, the thirsty games are on their way.
Mm-hmm. One more time for good luck.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All right. We'll catch you next time.